All right, so we're in here. Let the video upload right quick. All right, on the stock exchange, this is Trump and the global economy, Trump and the G for sure, where we discuss the economy, the president's policy and how they affect the economy, and things important to the black community. Seems like one of the most important issues in the black community right now is the back and forth between Pusha T and Jim Jones from Harlem. I call it back and forth right now because it's not really a full-blown rap battle. A couple months ago, Jim Jones said that Pusha T was not in his top 50. Not just that he said it. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but he seemed really passionate about it. He seemed to have a lot of bass in his voice and seemed to get really animated while he was explaining his position on Rap Caviar. It wasn't just he was saying it; he was like almost trying to convince people of it. That you put Big Sean in front of Pusha T, put NBA YoungBoy amongst others, and he also said that Drake was the greatest rapper alive. And I'll show you a clip right now of his comments from Rap Caviar a few months ago.
He is a top 50 rapper. I'm Asia Sky for Hip Hop DX, and check this out. Jim Jones has weighed in on the top 50 rapper debate again, claiming that Pusha T is undeserving of a spot on the list. During a recent episode of the Rap Caviar podcast, Jim Jones ruffled some feathers as he chimed in with his thoughts on Billboard and Vibe's 50 greatest rappers of all time list, which placed Pusha T at number 29.
What has he done that puts him in the greatest rappers of all time besides talk about that he probably didn't get?
Wow.
All by his side.
He's nice.
Yeah.
He's nice as he can rap his ass. He can rap his ass off. What has he done? Nobody has dressed like him. Nobody wants to be like Pusha T. No, I don't remember nothing. And let's not be evil, but we don't talk about rap where that's popping the wanna be like. I don't know too many in this game that was leaning towards being like Pusha T. Pusha T don't hold no weight out here. He not pushing no out here. I will put Big Sean before Big Sean before Pusha T.
Easily.
Cameron before Pusha T.
Easily.
Bro, you go in these clubs, I don't know no records they play in the club with Pusha.
Okay. So he gave his criteria. That Pusha T doesn't move culture. Means he's not really bumped in the club. It's not really bumping in the whip. Nobody really plays it outside, so on and so forth. And nobody wants to be like Pusha T. Nobody wants to sleep with Pusha T. So he gave his criteria. But seemed a little animated about it. And was bound to get a response from Push. And he responded last week with a jab to Jim Jones, where a song with him and his brother Malice, No Malice now, was played at the Louis Vuitton fashion show in Paris. So, and he threw some subliminals at Jim, and Jim responded. I was impressed. I didn't think Jim. I wasn't sure Jim would respond, but he responded a couple of days ago, and he brought some heat. I'm not sure he'll win any potential rap battle because I'm sure Push is going to respond again. But the point is not that you want to lose, that you fought back. Jim fought back. This is the Jim Jones we like. This is Jim Jones we're looking for. That swag, that Harlem swag. He did the video right on the block. So he's looking for the eye of the tiger. He's trying to get that eye of the tiger back from We Fly High days with him and Dipset. I liked it. This is what we're looking for from Jim Jones. Looking for bars, and he stepped his game up. He brought the heat, and he fought back, which is important. So this is Jim we like, the swag, and looking for some new music from him. Whether he wins or not, we'll soon see. But he responded, and so we're waiting for Pusha T's response. But the bigger picture is that seems like some of his critiques of Pusha T go back years. And someone on social media showed a clip of him talking to Jim Jones, where he was talking to Joe Budden from his cell phone, saying some of the things that nobody bumps Pusha T. And the song Grinding, one of the clips of his top songs, nobody plays. So I'll play that clip now. Share my screen.
Yo, why is he saying grinding? You're pronouncing the whole thing. Oh no. No. The answer to that is no. Not the average nigga in the street. No. You gotta be a hip hop nigga. Bro. Nah, but I mean, I'm good. I'm in the Waffle House. Oh, no. You used to call me on the hey, all right, bring my little singing bag. All right. Hey, Jim, you gonna lose this fight because Pusha box that nigga up and sit that nigga packing.
Okay, so from that clip, he's doubling down on the comments from this is from 2018 when he's saying nobody listened to grinding, and that Pusha T holds no weight out here in these streets. And he also was very interesting. He also said he compared Pusha T to Drake. This is around the time that the story of Adidon dropped, and Pusha T made Drake disappear and ended his career. And I'm surprised Drake has the nerve to come outside right now without a paper bag over his head after getting obliterated by Pusha T. So he compared Drake to Pusha T, which I found very interesting. But Joe Budden shut that down. He said, he got bodied. You're going to lose this argument. He got bodied. And Jim Jones, I still haven't heard the song. I guess he's referring to the story of Adidon. So it seemed like I was with him in terms of his opinion about Pusha T's not in top 50, but to say he didn't, the Pusha T didn't body Drake, he never heard the story of Adidon. Seemed to be a little in his feelings, and he seemed to be biased against Pusha T. And this is an important conversation because rap is regional. I'm not from New York, but New Yorkers think that what they listen to, the world listens to. That's not quite the case. There's music that people listen to in New York. They don't necessarily hear from Houston or Virginia or LA or maybe even from Miami or Atlanta. The people in Atlanta and Miami listen to music that we don't hear down there. We listen to music in New York that they don't listen to. So the music is regional, and they said that to be a real hip hop head to listen to grinding. I listen to grinding all the time. It was one of their the top hits. That beat hit hard, and they were killing it. They killed it on grinding on the clips. And this is my book, Shock Exchange: Hard to Say Kids from Brooklyn, Rejected the Great Recession and Pain Ahead, arguably the greatest book ever written. I had grinding on repeat when I was writing this book and laying out the framework for the book. It's about the economy and the kids I was working with in the summertime. But here's a tweet I had from 2012 when I wrote the book about how grinding helped me prepare mentally and give me the right headspace to finish the book, which arguably the greatest book ever written. I'm going to share my screen. So here's the tweet right here. Grinding, you know what I keep in the line in my own mind. It's in 2012, and I finished the book months later, but the clips helped me get through that process, give me the right headspace for the greatest book ever written. So I guess that makes me a real hip hop head. But people do listen to Pusha T and the clips and grinding, and I guess that makes me a hip hop aficionado, a real hip hop head. But Pusha T bangs in the whip, and so it kind of goes to show. So to counter what Jim Jones was saying, Jim Jones may be a little biased here. So that's what it is. So it's going to be interesting to see what Pusha T comes back with. If it's anything like the story of Adidon, I think Jim Jones is going to need to wear a flame retardant suit because that heat coming, 110 degrees in the shade. So it's going to be interesting. Everybody's watching. So VA, stand up. I'm out.